What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Hold My Nuts Podcast, where we talk about everything semen retention. No fap. You're tired of releasing on your keyboards, your laptops, and your desktops, and you're tired of being manipulated and dominated by female culture, man. You know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way with helping out the channel. Welcome to Hold My Nuts Podcast.
I was watching a podcast from Andrew Tate, and that's when I started putting the pieces to the puzzle.
I could never use you. You don't drive a Benz. You don't drive a Mazda.
Why do I need to drive a Benz?
You drive a Honda. You don't drive nothing good. You don't have nothing for me to use you with.
That's enough. That's enough. Okay, let me ask you a quick question. I saw you getting emotional. Do you still love her?
I can't love a girl who uses me for my money.
I said yes or no question. Do you still love her?
No, I can't. I can't. It's hard. It's hard to love. No, I can't.
So listen up. Votes are in. They've been tallied. Not even a close vote. 71% to 29% in favor of the plaintiff. For $4,000. This case is closed.
Ridiculous. I can't believe this. At the end of the day, what he thinks? A girl is free? Having a girl is free? He don't deserve none of that.
Man. It's a sad state of affairs, man. You saw the video. Dude was really hurting in that video. He was really broken in that video, man. That's why when I saw it, I said, I have to do a video on this. Because a lot of men are dealing with this. And I'm going to tell you guys why this happens. And for those of you who haven't purchased the book, man, listen, it's going to prevent things like this from happening, okay? Because it's going to really break down the infrastructure of how you should be handling yourself as a man in relation to these women, bro. But you see the evil Jezebel spirit in this woman. You see it, and you see the spirit in this man. You see he's broken, and in his mind, he's like, who is this person, right? You can tell he's broken on the inside. He can't understand how he got caught up with this particular female and the words, the wicked words that she spoke, not only to him, but in front of a live audience on national television. Basically just disrespecting this human being, this man, about the car that he drove. He drove a Honda. She was disrespecting him because he drove a Honda. Think about that, man. These are the type of women that we are giving our energy to, giving our semen to, giving our resources to. Gotta tighten up, man. Proverbs 31:3. Do not give your strength unto women, nor thy ways unto things that destroyeth kings. These women will destroy your life. Period. Point blank. They will destroy your life, bro. They'll destroy your life. They have no mercy. You saw, even after she lost the verdict, you saw the anger. You saw the intensity of her hatred for this man. She says, does he think that a girl is supposed to be free? What value is she placing on her life? She has the fake eyelashes. She has the fake hair. She has the injections in her lips. She's plastered with makeup. There's no realness with this woman whatsoever. Her identity is in her appearance. And to be quite honest, the appearance is not all that. But this is what women have been duped into by society. This is what they've been duped into. Everything is fake. Nothing is real. right? They find their identity in these things. And men, for whatever reason, are attracted to these things. This brother was attracted to this female for some reason. This is why he got caught up with her. But here's why this happens. It's because you or we as men don't know what to look for in a godly woman. We're being driven by lust. He was attracted to this woman, but the attraction overrode the value, the core values of this woman. It's obvious because after the attraction wore off, the real essence of who this woman was began to play out, which is why they landed up in court, which is why they had a dispute over $4,000. How does this happen? How do you have a dispute over $4,000 between you and your girl? How does your girl take you to court for $4,000? Or maybe he took her to court. I don't understand. But how do you get into a situation with a female like this? And she basically says, I'm not using you because you have nothing to use. You drive a Honda. She based his value, the value of his life, on the fact that he drove a Honda. She said, I can't use you. You drive a Honda. You don't have anything for me to use. So if he was driving a Mercedes, or if he was driving a Corvette or a McLaren or Rolls Royce, then she would feel like, okay, I can use this person. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Obviously, this man had something of value for you to get entangled in a relationship with him that was so entangled that you guys ended up in court together over $4,000. Guys, this is how this happens, and I don't want it to happen to you. And if it is happening to you, I want you to stop immediately and do an about face and go the other way. Number one, you don't know what you're looking for. Number two, you don't value yourself as a man. And I'm going to tell you how this happens, even on a more like practical level. Initially, what happens is when guys are out on the dating scene, guys tend to dumb down who they are in order to please a girl. And that's a snowball effect. That is a snowball effect. That's the worst thing you can do, is to go out on a date and not be who you truly are in order to have sex with this female, get close to this female, get a relationship with this female. Once you begin to dumb down who you are, from the rip, you're already minimizing yourself as a man. Now, she doesn't know this. She's thinking that the things that you're giving her in this initial encounter or encounters, she thinks this is the real you. And then what happens is, as time goes on, your true values begin to contradict the type of woman this is, because you was just thinking about sexual things. You were all on attraction, right? Which led you to just basically look past her moral deficiencies. And then you get caught up in this situation with this woman who doesn't have any value. She's empty. She's void. There's nothing inside of her. There's no value inside of her, man. She's void of truth. She's void of God. She's void. There's nothing there. She's empty. She's an empty tomb. But you minimize who you were as a man. You didn't stand on your principles. And like I told you guys in previous videos, like when you meet a woman for the first time, be true to yourself. Whatever if politics comes up, say what you are, right? If you don't like a certain type of music and the conversation comes up, then voice it. You don't have to be belligerent about it. You don't have to be overbearing about it. You don't have to force your beliefs and opinions on her. You're just stating what you are. And this is how she knows, okay, well, she's believing what you're presenting to her. She's believing what you're presenting to her. But once you get in the habit of dumbing down yourself, just because you want to smash, just because this girl is pretty, you've already lost the battle. because she has made you minimize yourself. But what have you made her do? She hasn't minimized what she believes. She hasn't minimized what she is seeking after. She hasn't minimized any of that for you. You've done all the minimalization on yourself just because you want to smash. This goes back to, I keep telling you guys, if you're driven by lust, you're going to fail, bro. You're going to fail. You are going to fail. Women are going to manipulate you, dominate you, and drag you into useless conflicts. And some of these conflicts will end up in court. Useless conflicts because you didn't have the discernment, because the word of God is not in you to be able to perceive that this woman is not for you. You're caught up in aesthetics. You're caught up in looks. You're caught up in titties and buttocks and lip injections. This is what you're caught up in. Eyelashes that look like broomsticks. You're caught up in this. And you're not looking at the heart of this woman. You're not looking at the soul of this woman. Gotta do better, man. I felt sorry for the dude. I'm glad he won. And it was kind of like, dang, when he won, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a victory. You feel me? But this could have all been avoided. The trouble that this woman has caused him to end up in court. Come on, man. Guys, get the book, man. Get the book. Get the book, man. The information is in the description. I promise you it's going to help you dodge these pitfalls. This is Hold My Nuts Podcast, man. Like the video, man. I'm going to holler at you guys in the next one. Peace.